We mark the destruction of the first and second temples in Jerusalem, and we also superimpose onto these disasters the numerous other heartbreaks that we are carrying from throughout history and today. And this observance gives us a space to grieve together, to hold this immeasurable pain, and to know that community holds us in this grief. Before we get started with our singing and prayers, I wanted to share with you something that I've learned this summer about moving through grief. I've been doing an intensive 10-week program in hospital chaplaincy, and I've accompanied people through the most unimaginable tragedies. And one thing I've learned is it is heartbreaking to feel helpless in the face of immense suffering. And I see people nodding. We've all been through such loss. We feel so much pain at the suffering in the world. What I've learned this summer is that simply to name that feeling of suffering, to allow someone else to accompany you through it and to hold it, it doesn't fix the pain, it doesn't take it away, but it allows us a way to cope, a way to say, I see you, you're not alone. Let me just sit with you in silence. Let me hold this sacred space and this sacred responsibility of seeing you and witnessing you in your pain. And our ancestors were so wise because they knew the power of accompanying one another through pain, and also the absolute necessity of remembering and recording and praying and singing about pain. And so tonight, we sing the liturgy of Eicha, the Book of Lamentations, the eyewitness account that our ancestors sang and eventually wrote down after witnessing the destruction of the first temple, upon seeing the absolute horror that was unleashed. And we sing those same words today. It can be almost unbearable in its graphicness, in its immediacy, and it hits us especially hard in this moment when we are grieving so much. When we are seeing more and more freedoms ripped away every single day, when we are seeing innocent people disappeared off the streets in our cities, when the families of hostages are still waiting for their loved ones to come home, and when we watch in horror as a devastating famine unfolds in Gaza, when we see our air and our seas become more and more polluted, and we see our liberties start to dwindle more and more, we have so much to cry out for and so much to grieve, and personal losses, personal tragedies that we're going through. And tonight, we hold them all in community, and we respond by saying, I see you, I witness you, and I will sit with you, and I will sing and pray with you. So that's what I invite all of us to do tonight, in whatever capacity we're able to let this ancient liturgy hold us and to hold each other. So thank you again for accompanying me. We're going to begin with Havdalah to separate Shabbat and the weekday. But since it is the solemn observation of Tisha B'Av, we are not going to use our customary wine or spices. We'll simply say the blessing over fire and the blessing for separation. So you might be wondering, how are we going to extinguish the candle without wine? There's a lot of halachic debate about this. Some rabbis suggest using water, which I think is a beautiful imagery to suggest tears. And another commentator on the Shulchan Aruch suggests simply letting the flame burn as our candle for our Tisha B'Av observance. And I thought there was something so lovely about that, so we're going to do that tonight. And so I'm going to share my screen and we'll begin with our Havdalah ritual. Yai dai da 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 da, yai dai da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da da, ya da da da, yai dai da 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 da, yai dai da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei me'orei ha'ish borei me'orei ha'ish yai dai 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 yai dai 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 ya dai 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 ya dai 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil bein kodesh lechol hamavdil bein kodesh lechol yai dai da 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 yai dai da 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 yai da 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 yai dai da 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 da. And to continue to separate our Shabbat time from our Tisha B'Av time, we're going to ease ourselves in with this beautiful meditation by Batya Levine. It's inspired by the trope, the melody that we use to chant the book of Eicha. And Batya wrote these beautiful words as a meditation for Tisha B'Av. So I'll sing the melody as a nigun first. I invite you to sing along in your homes. And then the words continue with the same tune. Yai, dai, dai, dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, dai, dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Oh, weary one, lay your head down and rest your aching bones on the ground. Oh, fearful one, lay your head down and let your body breathe on the ground. Oh, hopeless one, lay your head down and rest your heavy heart on the ground. Oh, yearning one, lay your head down and sing your song into the ground. Oh, rageful one, lay your head down and let your tears flow into the ground. Oh, weary one, lay your head down and rest your aching bones on the ground. We'll continue with the chanting of Eicha, the Book of Lamentations. We'll share a few verses from each book to get us the full flavor of the entire book. There are incredibly powerful themes that emerge in the Book of Eicha, which I've distilled down to numbness, grief, recognition, action, and remembrance. So we'll use each of these themes to guide us through each chapter. Eicha yasheva vaidad ha'ir abatiyam haita k'almana rabati vagoyim sarati b'madinot haita lamas b'chut ivki b'layla v'dimata al chiach in lach menachim mikol ohavecha kol reha bagduvach hayulach le'oyevim galeta Yehuda meyoni umirov avoda hi yashava vagoyim lo matzata manoach Korodfeha hisikuha bin hametzarim Tarchi Tzion avilot Mi beli ba'imoid Kol shariha shomimin Kohaneha nenachim Betulatecha nugot v'himarlach. How does the city sit solitary that was full of people? She has become as a widow. She who was great among the nations, who was a princess among the provinces, is become tributary. She weeps sore in the night, and tears are on her cheeks. Among all her lovers, she has none to comfort her. All her friends have dealt treacherously with her. They are become her enemies. Yehuda is gone into captivity because of affliction and because of great servitude. She dwells among the nations. She finds no rest. All her persecutors overtook her within the straits. The ways of Zion do mourn, because none come to the solemn assembly. All her gates are desolate. Her priests do sigh. Her virgins are sorrowful, and she herself is in bitterness. Oh, my apologies. Let me reshare the text. Thank you for letting me know. We'll now sing Kol Ha'olam Kulo, the words of Rabbi Nachman of Bratslav. Could someone give me a thumbs up if you can see the words of Kol Ha'olam Kulo? Excellent. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, גשר צר מאוד, גשר צר מאוד, כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, גשר צר מאוד. והעיקר לא לפחד כלל, והעיקר לא לפחד כלל. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, גשר צר מאוד, גשר צר מאוד. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, גשר צר מאוד. As we move into our next section of text, I invite you to think about these words of Rabbi Nachman as we sit in this grief and terror and read these heartbreaking eyewitness accounts from our ancestors. How do we cross this narrow bridge without fear? And how might we find the strength and the bravery to accompany others, to take action, to transform our grief into power? I invite you to meditate on this as we continue with our text. אני הגבר העוני בשבט עברתו, אותי נהג ויולך חושך ולאור, אך בי ישוב יהפוך ידו כל היום. בילה ושרי ואורי שיבר עצמותיי, פניו עלי ויקף ראש ותלה, במחשכים הושיבני כמתי עולם. גדר בעדי ולא אצא, הכביר נחשותי, גם כי אזעק ואשבע סתם תפילתי. גדר דרכי בגזית, נתיבותי בה. I am the man who has seen affliction by the rod of his wrath. He has led me and caused me to walk in darkness and not in light. Surely against me he turns his hand again and again all the day. My flesh and skin he has worn out. He has broken my bones. He has built against me and compassed me with gall and travail. He has made me dwell in dark places, as those who have been long dead. He has walled me about that I can't go forth. He has made my chain heavy. Even when I cry and call for help, he shuts out my prayer. He has walled up my ways with hewn stone. He has made my paths crooked. And we sing together, These words from Psalm 130, Eli, Eli, Shema Koli. Our ancestors cried out and felt that God was absent and didn't answer their prayer. We know that God is present even when it seems like God is far away. And so we sing in these dark times, Eli, Eli, Shema Koli, hear my voice. Eli, Eli, Shema Koli. 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 Yeshiv badar vayidom, ki natai lalav, yitain be'afar pihu, ulai ish tikvah, yitain lemakehu lechi, yispa b'cherpa. Ki lo yiznach leolam Adonai, ki m'hogav richam kerov chasadav, ki lo ina milibo vayagev neish. Nach pesad rachenu v'nach korah v'nashuva ad Adonai. Nisa levavenu el kapayim el bashamayim. Nachnu pashanu marinu atalo salachta. Let him sit alone and keep silence, because he has laid it on him. Let him put his mouth in the dust. There may yet be hope. Let him give his cheek to him who strikes him. Let him be filled with reproach. For the Lord will not cast off forever. For though he causes grief, yet will he have compassion according to the multitude of his loving kindness. He does not afflict willingly, nor grieve the children of men. Let us search and examine our ways, and turn back to the Lord. Let us lift up our hearts with our hands to the Almighty in the heavens. We have transgressed and rebelled. you have not pardoned. And so now we turn to the part of the liturgy that we have created together, our keynote for 5785. Just as our ancestors cried out when they were faced with the most traumatic event of their lives, we cry out as well. We add our voices to theirs. We become part of this living liturgy, and we employ the same strategies that they did. We share these words. We don't hold them inside. We give them to each other. We witness them, and then we sing them. Sometimes the only way we can respond, a guttural cry. So our keynote for 5785, and with many thanks to everyone who contributed. And even if you didn't have a chance to contribute and you want to share your thoughts in the chat, please go ahead, and I invite you to continue to share whatever is coming up for you. How can it be that every day we keep killing each other? How are we supposed to fix the world and ourselves? How can it be that we have such capacity for compassion, yet we are intent on killing one another? How can it be that our country is so divided that we cannot see community? I mourn for the future of our planet. I fear that the temperature will only get hotter. I call out for someone to hug me and cry with me. I pray for healing and protection for my family. I pray for peaceful end to the conflict in the Middle East. I fear for the rising bold hate shown within our communities. I mourn for those who died due to global conflicts. I cry out for families torn apart by war, poverty, and conflict. I cry out for more justice in the world. I mourn the damage we do to the air, water, and soil. I fear for the corals under the sea. I cry out for the forests that burn with unabated intensity. I miss the blissful ignorance of differences with family and friends that existed before October 7th. I cry out for people to listen in understanding. I fear narcissistic politicians and their impact on policy and violence. I pray for peace for reconciliation, for rebuilding and new creation. I pray for hands held in sorrow and shared determination to survive. I pray for a world which pauses to listen in sacred silence to what is and what may become. I pray for peace. I cry out for the safety of trans kids. I mourn the erosion of reproductive rights. I cry for scorched earth and smoky sky. I weep for the oceans once teeming with life, now with plastic overflowing. I cry out for our neighbors, ripped from their communities and deported without a moment's notice. I mourn the countless humans whose lives are shattered by wars. They did not start and do not want. I am hopeful that we can lean on each other for support. Turn and listen to new and old friends alike. I am hopeful that the coming year will feel better than the last one. I pray for so many people to come out and support democracy. I pray for the strength to be caring without sacrificing my happiness. Turn and listen to nature's beauty, to the birds and to forest sounds. Return us to an understanding that we need every one of us all together. Return us to the best and most compassionate versions of ourselves. I pray that our power to love wins out over our power to kill. I pray that we search out and appreciate joyful moments when so much seems broken. Let Let us lift up our hearts and know that those very hearts are stronger than these circumstances. Ki l'Adonai et chamato, shafach haron apo, vayetze ish b'tzion, vatochal yesodoteha. Lo heiminu malchei eretz, kol yoshvei tevel, Ki avo tsar ve'oyev b'sha'arei Yerushalayim. Ata Adonai le'olam teshiv, ki sachar ledor v'ador. Lama lanetzach tishkachenu, ta'azvinu le'orech yamim. Hashivinu Adonai lecha nashuva. Chadish yamenu kekedem. Ki imahos me'astanu, kafatzta alinu ad me'od. Hashivinu Adonai lecha v'nashuva. Chadish yaminu kekedem. The Lord has spent his wrath. He has poured out his fierce anger. He has kindled a fire in Sion, which has devoured the foundations of it. The kings of earth didn't believe, neither all the inhabitants of the world, that the adversary and the enemy would enter into the gates of Yerushalayim. You, the Lord, abide forever. Your throne is from generation to generation. Why do you forsake us forever, and forsake us for the length of days? Bring us back to you, O Lord, and we shall return. Renew our days as of old. For truly you have rejected us, bitterly raged against us. Take us back, O Lord, to yourself, and let us come back. Renew our days as of old. And we sing those final words together. Return us, Adonai. Let us come back. Renew our days. Hashivenu, Hashivenu, Adonai elecha, v'nashuva, We'll move into the Mourner's Kaddish now, as we turn our hearts to our individual grief and loss within our communities. If you are mourning a loved one, a friend, someone dear to you, I invite you to share their name in the chat on Zoom, in the comments on any other platform you're watching on, or to hold those names in your heart. We'll have a few moments of silence while we share those names, and then we'll say the Kaddish together. Claire Fines, Sandy Gum, Dolores. And we'll let those names continue to fill our chat as we say the Kaddish together. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon, uv'chayedecho beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv ve'imru, Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lalmei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yithalev v'yithalal shemei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru, Amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, Hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, Amen. May the one who makes peace in the high places bring peace to us and to all Israel and to all who dwell on earth. And we say, Amen. And thank you, Dan, from Facebook. Sandy Jo is remembering Sarah Kianowski and Tom Bissonette. We'll ease ourselves back out of this sacred space with two final songs, our prayer for peace, Oseh Shalom, and then one more time we'll sing that beautiful melody by Batya Levine. Oseh Shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, imru, Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, imru, Amen. Ay, 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 aching bones on the ground. O fearful one, lay your head down, and let your body breathe on the ground. O hopeless one, lay your head down, and rest your heavy heart on the ground. O yearning one, lay your head down, and sing your song into the ground. O rageful one, lay your head down, and let your tears flow into the ground. O weary one, lay your head down, and rest your aching bones on the ground. O ancient one, as we lay our heads down, please lay with us on the ground. Ay, 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 Thank you for being in this space with us on whatever platform you are joining from. Thank you for making this sacred community to hold our grief together.